What is up, advanced English learners? Mary Daphne here, and if we're meeting for the first time, welcome to Advanced English. This is a place to improve your fluency, confidence, and clarity in English communication. So for many people, speaking on the phone is one of the most anxiety-inducing social activities. Telephone phobia is actually a type of social phobia or social anxiety. Now, compound this reality with the fact that English might not be your first language. In that case, there might be the added anxiety of linguistic and cultural barriers to communication. In this lesson, I'm going to teach you how to have a successful telephone conversation in English. Okay, on to the strategies. Number 1, know what you're going to say. Have an outline with a few bullet points about your main reason for calling or for having this conversation. It's very important to prepare your content for the telephone call if you're the one placing the call. Also, include the following bits of information. Why are you calling? For example, are you calling for information about something? Are you placing a food order? Is it a business call? Are you making a doctor's appointment or another type of appointment, like a hair appointment? Are you calling the bank? Who are you speaking with, and who's your audience? Like, do you know this person? What is the purpose of the call? To schedule an appointment, to catch up with a friend, to order food? So if you're the person receiving the phone call and you didn't place the call, it's a good idea to jot down a few bullet points as you listen to the other person introduce themselves and figure out why they're calling. You can always follow up with a separate phone call or even an email if you need some time to think about what they just said or what they're asking of you. 2, use your nonverbals. So with phone calls, even when we can't see the person or they can't see us, nonverbal communication is still very important. Nonverbal communication includes our hand gestures, our facial expressions, and our micro expressions. You know, those quick expressions that flash across our face within a fraction of a second. When we speak to someone in person, we're using our nonverbals, right? We use our hands when we talk naturally. And believe it or not, using your hand gestures on a phone call can actually help you express yourself and deliver your message more clearly. 3, slow it down. The phone is a lower resolution communication channel, meaning that we can only hear a person's voice. We can't see them. For this reason, it's important to speak slower than you would if you were in a face-to-face conversation. Speak as clearly as possible and enunciate your words. Pronounce every single word. Since you're speaking a bit more slowly, you can also buy yourself some thinking time, meaning you can think about what you're going to say before saying it. And it also gives the other person an opportunity to ask questions if they miss something. 4, do a comprehension check. So if you're giving someone information, have them repeat it back to you. The easiest example of this is when you give a phone number or an address. Make sure they understood it and recorded it correctly. You can ask them to repeat the number back to you or spell the address to you or the email address to you to ensure that they got it. You can say, you want to read that back to me? You want to repeat the phone number so I know that you got it? They'll appreciate that, and it gives them also a chance to double check to make sure they got it. 5, get confirmation. So similar to doing a comprehension check, you also want to make sure that you've understood the information correctly. So you can say, so to confirm, we're meeting on the 21st at noon at the Corner Cafe, right? That ensures that you're both on the same page. And this could also be an opportunity to get clarification. All right, so those are the 5 ways that you can have a successful telephone conversation in English. If you're placing the call, have an outline with the points that you'll be making and the questions that you'll be asking. If you're receiving the call, have that notepad handy so that you can jot down a few notes and some questions that you might have as well during that call. Use your hand gestures to help you articulate the message and to speak more confidently. Remember that it's not a race. You can slow down your speech so that you have some time to think and ask and answer some questions. Check their comprehension to make sure that you're both on the same page. And as the receiver of the information, you can also get confirmation and even some clarification in some cases if you need it. So now that I shared my thoughts, I'd love to hear from you. What other strategies allow us to have successful phone calls? What's been working for you so far? Share that with me and the advanced English community in the comments down below. Thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget to smash that like button, turn on notifications so that you don't miss a lesson, and subscribe to Advanced English for more lessons like this. I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.